The timing of that mistake, the appearance of a donation from a dead relative, is painting a picture of what the Mosbys may have been doing when they first learned of the federal government investigating their finances. The $500 gift from the grave to Marilyn Mosby bringing attention to more questions. First reported by the Baltimore Brew, Nick Mosby got a $58,000 loan from the Harbor Bank of Maryland in April of 2021, using Prescott and Marilyn Thompson's share of the Mosbys' Baltimore home as collateral. The Thompsons are Marilyn Mosby's grandparents, and Prescott died in 2015.
It raises questions about Nick's propriety in terms of utilizing the power of attorney to execute documents on behalf of someone who's deceased.
Records show Nick Mosby signed for the estate of Prescott Thompson on the loan application, using a long-standing power of attorney he had for more than a decade. The issue, according to Baltimore attorney Kurt Nachman,
powers of attorney extinguish upon the individual for whom you had power of attorney passes away.
The loan authorized on April 26, 2021, about 1 month after the news of the federal investigation into the Mosbys' financial background first surfaced. June 28th, almost 2 months after Nick took out the loan, that $45,000 tax lien on the Mosbys' Baltimore home for years' worth of unpaid taxes was satisfied. This same tax lien, federal prosecutors now say Marilyn Mosby failed to disclose on her February 19, 2021 mortgage application to buy a second Florida vacation home on Longboat Key. 9 days before the mortgage application, Marilyn Mosby sent this gift letter to her lender, claiming her husband, Nick, was gifting her $5,000 to help cover the closing costs. $5,000 she needed to lock in an interest rate, but $5,000 she didn't have. However, a superseding indictment from the feds filed 2 weeks ago alleges Nick didn't have it either. Prosecutors say Marilyn later wired Nick the money. He then shuffled it around before sending it to escrow. I sent Nick Mosby an email asking if he used the $58,000 loan from Harbor Bank to pay off that tax lien, the same one he dodged questions about for months. Nick Mosby ignoring my question. The loan from Harbor Bank of Maryland, which is the only Black-owned and operated commercial bank in the state, has Joseph Haskins and John Lewis, the top executives at the bank, listed. Given the power of attorney problem and federal investigation underway at the time, Nachman says Harbor Bank could be facing questions too.
There's a lot of lingering questions as to, whether or not the Mosbys would have qualified for that loan had they not had a personal relationship with the banker.
Campaign finance records show both Haskins and Lewis donated to Nick and Marilyn Mosby's campaigns dating back to 2013, totaling nearly $3,000. The bank did close early on Wednesday afternoon, but we sent questions asking if they knew Nick Mosby no longer had power of attorney over Prescott Thompson's estate, and if they did, how they let the loan application be processed. We're still waiting on a reply. In Baltimore, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.